position, that's going to give you better leverage.
H giving some instructions.
I just want to do normal.
So
the orange.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's actually going to let L ride it. This is the beauty about C86s. We literally just met L at the canal within what? An hour and a half ago?
Yeah, man.
It's nuts.
But listen though,
Yeah.
I was never gonna get to ride a bike like this either.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're having a good
Like,
time
this is
all
a
over.
This is a special moment.
All right.
Tell them about your bike. This is your
All
time,
right.
you know?
Jeez. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Jeez! Alright, let's go. Take the camera, bro. Take the camera.
Every day. Look at this.
Called an Orange Alpine 6.
Alright, let me ask you some questions.
Go for it, man, bro.
What's these suspensions say? What are they called?
This is called a Fox Factory 36.
Alright, what makes them like what's
Special.
the big deal?
We got 170mm travel, Kashima coated stanchions.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath.
That's cool, bro.
We've got a Chris King headset. We're running a Hope.
Alright,
crankset.
listen, for the dummies like me, what is a Chris King headset? What does that mean to me?
So these are pretty much the creme de la creme of the headset industry. These are where the bearings run against forks, which essentially holds it in place with the frame. Any talks of nuts, bumps and knocks will be absorbed through there.
So I'm gonna have less vibration.
Generally,
on
you'll
my
have
wrist.
less grinding motion through
Okay.
when you're turning your handlebars.
Alright, what's the deal with the brakes?
So we're running what's called Hope Tech 3s. These are hydraulic brakes which I can use on a 2-finger operation.
So that's a fluid system, right?
Yeah.
From what I know.
These also have what's called braided lines which don't tend to flex.
When you say flex, what does that mean?
When they expand, you lose power in your braking. If they don't expand, all the
Is
power
this video gonna be too long?
goes all the way down to the braking
Is this video
system.
gonna be too long for Instagram? It is, isn't it?
You can edit this anyways.
Alright, cool.
And on this side, we're running what's called a Shimano Saints.
I've not seen that
Rimek.
before. I always see like, what's the one I got there? So Toray or whatever. That's
Tawny, yeah.
the most commercial. That's the lower end one.
This has what's called a clutch system. So if I release it, the snapback is quite loud. If I put the clutch system off, it doesn't snap back so violently.
And why don't you want it to snap back?
Because if you're jumping off hills, you don't want the chain doing this.
You want to lock it. So
You
it's
wanna
like
lock
locking
it.
out the suspension.
It's like locking the chain in place,
For
yeah.
the chain.
You have a
The
lockable.
pedals. Talk to me about the pedals.
Right, these are called Millennium pedals, which have what's called a sealed bearing, which don't grind. So as you're pedaling along, you don't feel horrible motions through the pedals. If you have cheap pedals, you generally feel a grinding motion.
Yeah.
Go through
I can relate.
With these, you won't get that motion. We have what's called a dropper seat post by a company called E13, which is all mechanical, which goes down and up as and when I need. And we're running what's called an SDG belt
Do you
head.
press a button for it to run?
I do, yes. That's
Where's your magic button?
right here.
That's like the nuclear red button.
So if I get to press that button for me,
Which one is it?
this one at the bottom here, press it in and hold it. The seat goes down. Let go of the button, now locks in place. If you press it in again, it now retracts and goes back up.
So if you want to do some normal, if you want to ride like a civilian,
You would bring the seat up.
you could do that.
We can also lock the rear suspension, which is also by a company called Fox, which is the DPX2. So if I'm in this position, the suspension is unlocked. Bring it in this position, it locks it out. So if I'm climbing, it tends to be more rigid for me.
All right. Now can I ride it?
You can indeed.
So, L's gonna have a go
Yeah.
on the main man's bike.
Listen, man.
You ready?
No, because I'm just gonna ride like a normal guy. I'm not doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Right, I want that locked. How do I lock the back suspension? I prefer like a rigid. There, cool.
He's having a go.
I think I'm gonna put my leg in.
You know what that feels like?
Spongy.
Hold up, I can't fail with this. This is on camera.
Keep going, keep going.
Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv.
Light
Jeez.
work.
Light work.
Reminds me of them, you know them mad fast remote control cars?
Yeah?
Just,
Yeah. Mad.